Alright, so the point slope form of linear equation is nice because it immediately tells you what the slope of the line is and then what one of the points on the line is. So you can actually start with just knowing the slope and a point on the line and then write the slope, the point slope form fairly easily. Um, it looks a little crazy at first. I mean, this looks a little weird, right? But all it's really saying is y, and that, y and x are just y and x. Um, y minus. Okay, let me back up. Uh, we label a point on the line as x1, y1, like this. I don't know if you can see that actually. X. We just call it that. You know, there's an infinite number of points that could be on, an infinite number of different lines, right? So we don't want to just say what the point is in this equation. 3, 0.32. We want to be able to say, just pick your point that, here's the x coordinate of the point, here's the y coordinate of the point. We want to speak in general terms so that you can see this equation for any line. So it'd be nice if we could just call this x and y, right? That's normal. But since there's a x and y already in the equation, we need to kind of point these out as the actual coordinates of a point on the line. So we call them x1 and y1. I mean, you could call them like x with a box and y with a box, and it'd be obvious that those aren't the same as just normal x and y. But this is a nice little a way of pointing out that this x means an x coordinate of a point on the line, not just x, right? So what this equation means is y minus the y coordinate of a point on the line is equal to the slope of the line times x minus the x coordinate of a point on the line. And this x and y, the x and y coordinates have to be for one point on the line. You can't pick an x coordinate from one point and a y coordinate from another point on the line, from the same point. Okay, so that's what it's saying. So let's use that to write point slope equations for given the slope of a line and a point on the line. So for this line, we've got y minus the y coordinate of a point on the line, y minus 5, is equal to the slope, which we're given, 3, times x minus the x coordinate of the point on the line. Boom. That's it. Y minus 5 equals 3 times x minus 2. Yeah? Alright, let's try another one. So we've got y minus the y coordinate of a point on the line, so y minus 10 in this case, is equal to the slope, 2/3, times x minus the x coordinate of a point on the line, minus 6. Done. Alright, let's do another one. Okay, so y minus the y coordinate of a point on the line is equal to the slope, in this case -5, times x minus the x coordinate on the line. And if you want, you could say x plus 3 instead of x minus minus 3. It's equivalent. If it makes you feel weird to have two negatives next to each other, you are welcome to write it like this. Yeah. Alright, so I'll let you do this one. That's for you. And have fun.